Welcome to the Terra Nil demo, Reclaiming the Wasteland. Terra Nil is a reverse city builder about ecosystem reconstruction. Turn a barren wasteland into an ecological paradise complete with different flora and fauna. Then clean up, leaving the environment pristine. Subverting the builder genre, Terra Nil is about the restoration of a ravaged environment. And here we go to a brand new wasteland. Now there usually is a tutorial that pops up, but I already played through the whole demo. Very addicting. I couldn't help myself. And so I will be doing my best to be the tutorial for you. On the bottom left, we can see the current percentage of greenery coverage, which is obviously 0. Everything is still wasteland. This here is a currency, which is leaves, which we use to build buildings, to build these components. Now, a lot of these components, of course, generate other resources. Others even generate leaves that we can use to purchase more buildings. The game has 4 stages, I believe, if I remember correctly. The first stage is to try to make everything green again. The second stage is then to control the biome diversity and make sure we have a healthy mix of biomes. And then the third stage is to control the weather, humidity, temperature, to put it right in the sweet spot, which then leads us to the last step when everything is perfect, where we have to get rid of all our buildings, remove everything again through kind of means and tools and buildings that are not unlocked yet, to leave everything that we leave behind in a perfect, pristine condition without any outworldly influence, and therefore have basically restored and rejuvenated a wasteland to its perfect balanced green glory. So first up, we want to place some power. Everything requires power. After we place some power, we need toxin scrubbers that will cleanse the nearby wasteland and ash tiles of toxins, converting them into fertile soil, which is very important. And we want to try to cover as much of the land as possible. If you don't get it all and you have a little bit of a gap here, that's absolutely fine. It all will be filled in perfectly later on. So let's place these guys here, which need power. And they cost 50 leaves, as you can see here. Top. And now we have a lovely area of fertile soil, which we can now use to irrigate. So these irrigations here will produce leaves, because they will produce greenery, and they will start covering the whole area in greenery, which then raises our percentage here. Let's place it. You have different shapes. You have like L shapes that you can turn. So in our case, I like to kind of just go straight up. There we go. If you place something incorrectly, you can revert it, but you can only reverse the last move you made. So I might want to move mine a little bit further up to cover this side here as well. But yeah, let's do it like this. And let's build another one here. Also bringing it up. There we go. Beautiful. So let's get a couple of tiles worked out to give us a good percentage of green. So let's build another power source. Can build one right here. We can only build power sources on rocks, and there is ways of actually generating more rocks if we need to, if we're running out of them. If we want to create some water flow, we can start building water pumps, because we need water if we want to build things like a calcifier, which provides us then with rocks where we can put power plants back on it, or these power generators. So let's go and generate some water. There we go. Look at that, beautiful. And it just fills it all up. Now it only has a certain range, so we might build another one here. There we go. And that way we can start making everything look nice and green and lush. Look at this. Beautiful. To get the first stage completed, we're just going to have to continue this process until we have 100% or close to 100% covered. Now with the second tier of buildings unlocked, we reached phase 2. Phase 2 is all about biome diversity. So we're going to have to create 3 different types of biomes. The hydroponium will generate one type of biome, which is kind of like wetlands. But that can only happen when you have another greenery or an irrigation system near water. So we click on that, and that will generate now in a certain radius around it a certain amount of wetland. So hopefully we can find a few, otherwise we're just going to build some more irrigations where needed. Oh, this one is very good. And how many more do we need? Do we have another one nearby water? Here we go. This one is really good. And one more to get us all filled up. And then we're all done. Here we go. Nice. Excellent. So this is done. Now with the wetlands generated, the next biome we want to focus on is the flora biome, I guess. Swarming bees pollinate nearby greenery, creating fynbos flowers. So you want to get a flower biome, and you need these trees. So there's these random trees across the map that you can use, because you don't have a forest yet. So what we can do is we can, right here, generate that biome. Let's put another one over here. There we go. And then we have another one right here. Brilliant. So we need a little bit more. Do we have another tree here somewhere? No. So the best thing to do right here, create another power. Create another one of those. There we go. Look at that. And we're going to include this tree right here as well. There we go. And actually, while we're here, let me just show you this. Actually, we didn't use that yet. If I want to create a river, say from here, what I can do is place down this excavator. But the problem with the excavator is it will create a river. So we can place then here the water source, but it destroys everything around it. So what we need to do is we need to re-soil it. So we need to place another building here to soil everything. And then another irrigation system to irrigate it. So we don't have to worry too much about it. I just wanted to show you this. I know it's not perfect. All these buildings will get destroyed eventually anyway. So let's take the hive and put it right here, which completes this biome right here. The next step is to generate the forest biome. Now the forest biome is a little bit tricky. It actually needs the flora biome and sunlight or strong sunlight to burn everything down and destroy the buildings, create burnt rubble, and only then can we create forest. Because creating a forest, we use an arboretum. An arboretum uses nutritious ash to create forests, which can only be built on burnt building husks, which is basically here after it's burnt down. And to burn it down, we need to build at first a solar amplifier. So let's actually put that right here. And now we need to place a desecrator somewhere on the flora. So if you read the description of this, starts a controlled burn. Fire will burn greenery, fynbos, and most buildings, but will leave behind nutritious ash. So let's put this right here and watch it burn. Oh, it's actually not going up here? Oh, that's very good. So it's creating a controlled burn and it's actually already stopped. That is really, really good. So if we would have actually had that on the same level, it could have gone all the way here. And this, if this was connected properly, it could have actually spread to across here as well. Now, I don't think we have enough forest. So let's see. Okay, let's put some forest here. And a little bit more forest here. Yeah, that's not enough. So we are going to have to cause another fire. Okay, hopefully it will not burn everything down. It's just spreading. It's just spreading. It's not as controlled as it said it would be. It said it would be controlled. Now, it can't jump across rivers. And it actually stopped fairly soon. So, okay, that's very good. So let's put another forest down here. One more forest here. And that should be enough now. Excellent. Now, this tick here is not valid anymore. We need to fix this. So... And now, with biodiversity restored, we can begin the process of cleaning up. You'll need to construct an airship of recycled materials. You've also been given access to advanced weather technology. So this is phase 3 now, which is, well, phase 3 and 4 is kind of the same. So phase 3, I like to focus on the weather first. And basically on the bottom right here, you see a map. And this map is your current climate. So we have to get that X over into the center of this circle, which means we're going to have to increase humidity. So in the demo, you only have to worry about humidity. But as you can see here, we can put temperature pylons near rocks and strength sunlight with power to increase the temperature, which we don't need to worry about. And this one will just basically increase humidity. So let's try to find a nice spot for it. Here we go, we have 5%. And that moves the needle 5% across. So we have to get right here into that sweet spot. So there's another 3% here. Oh, there's 3%. Another 1%. And if we don't have enough, we're gonna have to use the calcifier to create more rocks, basically, so we can place this one down. Okay, let's place down the calcifier, create more rocks. And then hopefully, yeah, this is 10%. That should be enough. I hope we're not gonna overshoot it. Let's see. 10% is quite a lot, and I think it might actually just be enough. There we go, sweet spot reached. You can see animals arriving here now. Look at this. Got some deer. Oh, the wind is coming in. The weather is starting. Look at that. The rain. This is beautiful. Everything. Oh, we have even birds here now. There's frogs here in this biome. Very nice. We have the bees, the frogs, the deer. And then there's fish somewhere here as well. I have seen them when I played it before. There we go. There's fish here that are going to be moving up and down on the river. Very, very nice. So now we're going to need to start the cleanup, which is phase 3. So we need, first of all, an airship. Then we're gonna need to craft a recycling drone that will go from and to the airship to bring all the rubble of everything. And now we have to destroy all the buildings. Now to clean up all the buildings, we're just gonna place these silos. And these silos, what they will do is they will generate recycling. And we need to get to 100% recycling. Basically, everything we build has to be recycled. So the way this works is we're just gonna place something right here in a big catchment area, and now it will suck up all the buildings, boom, it generated 10% recycling. But we also have to get rid of those silos. And the only way to get rid of those silos is to build loading docks which are connected to the river that the recycling drone can travel on. So you can see we can't place it here because the recycling drone can't reach it. So, but if we place it here, we can see recycling clone can reach it, and it can actually pick up the building here. So it should pick up all the buildings. So let's have a look. Let's see it work. Boom, all the buildings and recycled. And then this will disappear again, leaving nothing. So this is very handy if we can reach something. For example, this we can use to destroy all these buildings. Then we can build another silo to basically destroy these buildings plus that silo. And it will destroy the other silo as well because it is a building. And that way we can start moving things towards other buildings. And in the end, we just have to destroy the one silo. But it does cost 50 resources every time, which is fine. I think we might be able to reach this. Yeah. Oh, actually, very good. Look at this. We can reach this as well. Beautiful. But before we reach this, we see we can't reach any of those. Let's put a silo right here. There we go. And that should be in the catchment area now for this. Look at this. Beautiful. And now we can build another dock here for these buildings, including the silo we actually just built down there. That will take everything here. And you can see our little drone is on the way, taking his time, cleaning everything up. So if you can't reach something, it's most likely because there's an elevation difference. So what you can do is you can build a pound lock, and that allows the drone to travel up river, up and down waterfalls. So you can just put it right here, and that will pick up all the buildings right here without a problem. So now there's 3 pickups left, 2 for the silos and 1 for the padlock. And now you can see everything is gonna start getting regenerated where all the buildings were with the next rainfall. Oh, look, we even have a bear here now. Very nice. So yeah, it's kind of, it is a type of city builder, this game, and it's very interesting how everything works together. I think it's a nice little game loop. From what I can see in the demo, I don't know if it is going to become more complex. Now, right now in the demo, you only have this one piece of wasteland, this one continent, and there's nothing else you can really do with it except doing what the phases are that I showed you. But I wonder if in the main game it's gonna get other wastelands or areas which have a bigger challenge. You know, there might be some territory or some ground which we haven't encountered before where you need different buildings. So, and that's it. There you go. Look at everything being replenished. The rain is doing its job. We have biodiversity, all the animals, everything happy. And now all we have to do is launch the air drone, which is the last foreign object on this new X-Wasteland. And it's going to pick up the drone. There we go, look at that. And everything is completed. That's it. And yeah, so it's a reverse city builder. Instead of starting in an area which is nice and clean and you're populating it, you're actually trying to populate everything to fix it and then unpopulate it to leave everything in a perfect reclaimed state. This is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And here we go into the big finish. Saving the planet, one continent at a time. Yeah, so I wonder if there is other challenges on the other continents to see if there will be more buildings, more tools. I have no idea if this is all we're gonna get in the final release on top of just the extra wastelands. But it is an interesting concept. I really enjoyed this demo. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls, and I hope to see you guys in another video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.